Hello guys, it's TK and welcome to my channel Trillionaire TK. Before getting to coding, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for instant notification. Let's see about FastAPI with Python. Before getting to FastAPI, we need to know what is API. API stands for Application Programming Interface. What is Application Programming Interface? The name itself saying that it is an interface. It is an intermediate between two computer programs to communicate with each other. That is called API. Fast API means we can create an API very efficiently and easily and very soonly. So it is called as Fast API. We can create Fast API by Python very easily and comfortably. What is FastAPI? FastAPI is a modern Python web framework very efficiently to build an APIs, and it was developed by Sebastian Ramirez in December 2018. We can create an API for our system to communicate with the other system easily. The data communication between two systems may be in JSON format or XML or any other formats efficiently. So we can use APIs for that. Then what is the advantage of these APIs? Let's talk about data validation. If one computer program sends the data in JSON format and another can receives the in JSON format, but it is written to receive the XML format. At that time we need to validate for that we can use data validation explicitly. But in FastAPI it performs the data validation automatically, so we need not to worry about data validation further. Whether it is a XML file or JSON file, it can be automatically validated. And another advantage of using FastAPI is auto documentation. If we developer, we know what the code will be do. If a front-end developer comes to see our code, we need not worry about documentation, because the documentation process can be automatically done by FastAPI. So front-end developer can easily go through those documents and understand our code very easily. It is the one of the advantage of FastAPI. And another advantage is auto completion and code suggestion. Can get code suggestions in Visual Studio Code auto completion. When we type something, it can be give this suggestion. If let's talk about from import FastAPI. Inside that FastAPI we have multiple functions, multiple packages. It can be automatically suggest to us by using FastAPI very easily. These are the three advantages of using FastAPI. Let's get into the installation and setup. We need to install two packages. One is FastAPI and UVCon. As usual, we know what is FastAPI, but what is this UVCon package? The UVCon package is an web server. FastAPI does not have an inbuilt server to see the output of that programming code. So we install UVCon packages that act as a server. We can see the output by using UVCon server. It is the use of UVCon, and we see the sample program, Hello World program using FastAPI. This is the code for Hello World program. Let's get into the coding by making our hands dirty. First, open your text editor or any other editors using. Here I am using Sublime Text for coding FastAPI program, and I have an inbuilt command prompt with me. First we need to install the required packages. For that I am using the command pip install FastAPI and click enter. It's take little bit of time due to slow network. My network strength is very low, so it take few minutes to install. Okay, the FastAPI packages were downloaded successfully and installed successfully. Next, we need to install the UVCon server. For that, we use the command pip install UVCon and click enter. Yeah, UVCon package is installed successfully, and also we installed the FastAPI package. So now let's get into coding. I open the new file and save it as main.py. First we need to import our FastAPI package. For that we use from FastAPI. From FastAPI we need to import the function called FastAPI, and then we need to create an endpoints. We need to have a variable to store the FastAPI function, or we call it as an object. We need to create an object for FastAPI function. I create the object for the FastAPI function, and I need to set the endpoints. What is the endpoint means? You say it as the path or the file location that need to be redirected. For example, when you go to Facebook, by entering the URL www.facebook.com and click enter, you can see the URL in the search box that ends with page called login. After this slash, we see that login. After that the .com. These are the endpoints. If you logged successfully, then the page is redirected to the home page. You see these things in the search box. These locations of those files are called endpoints. So we create our endpoints by app.get. Get is the we have 4 HTTP methods. One of these is get method. It is used to get the information or display the information from this server. So I use the get method here, and my endpoint is just an slash. Below that I will write a function called home. It will return the dictionary. It will return the dictionary as message as hello world. Let's save this program, and in the command prompt we need to type uvcon space our file name. Our file name we store it as main.py, but here we not to mention our .py extension. Just we need to have main and have a semicolon and have our object name space hyphen reload and click the enter. Yeah, our application successfully running on this URL. So we need to copy this URL. So I copy this URL and open my browser. In my browser, in the search bar, I paste the URL I copied and click the enter, and here is our hello world message displayed in the screen. This is how our FastAPI works. Thanks for watching.